Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rayhart Rundown.
Hey. What's up, guys? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So
super excited. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, dude, I know.
So ready to eat.
I just really wish Jen would just make deviled eggs just 1 year.
No.
Just 1 year.
She does not do deviled eggs. She doesn't do eggs at all.
1 year.
I can't even get breakfast, I can't even get scrambled eggs. I can't.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, I'd have to do it myself. But not like I can't ever have them. There's eggs in the house, but she just doesn't. You know who else doesn't eat eggs? Guy Fieri. I don't know why. I don't know why y'all need to know that. I don't know why I know that. Now you fucking know that.
Dude,
so
there's a comedian. I forgot who was it.
What?
But he was talking about, he's all like, where did all of this ripping on Guy Fieri fucking come from? They're like, he's trying to take you to Flavor Town, okay? And he like continues on, but he actually started listing like Guy Fieri's accomplishments and like,
oh yeah,
dude, like he sends kids to school for culinary arts and like all this other stuff, man. Like he donates a lot of stuff to like school and kids.
Yeah,
like,
no, he secretly
all
like
that,
is
like,
a good, like a super good guy.
Yeah,
Like, a super good guy.
Yeah, and, like everyone just rips on him because he wears flame shirts and has white spiky hair.
Yeah, no, he totally looks like and freaking Ed Harley reject. It's Ed Hardy reject or whatever. But but yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Wow.
Doesn't he have a restaurant?
Probably. I'm sure he does.
Like a specific?
Probably.
I don't know.
You know, I thought about trying to start up like a food truck.
Yeah.
Recently.
For Thanksgiving, a Thanksgiving food truck?
No, but that's a great idea.
Just like Thanksgiving the food truck.
Yeah.
What would you call your food truck? If it's not Thanksgiving, what would you call your food truck?
It's all gravy, Charlie Brown.
No, it's all great. Charlie Brown.
That's the Thanksgiving food truck name.
What would you really? I said if it's not focus. If it's not a Thanksgiving food truck, what would you call it? I thought you had this idea. You hit me with this.
I mean, there are some, but I like maybe want to make it legit, and I don't want to give my name away.
Okay, so then there's a comedy show.
I know. That's why I'm trying to think of something. You kind of put me on the spot here, bro.
You said food truck.
Meals not on wheels.
There you go. Meals are what? I've never thought about it. It's not
the food truck thing.
A food truck thing. What food would you serve?
It would be called Two Bitches in the Kitchen.
Just show dogs on it for some reason?
Yeah.
You serve hot dogs? Good, cool.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, it depend on what the food truck came with. No, I just like, so I found like, okay, this all actually started.
Was the first early adopter of food trucks the ice cream man?
Probably. Dude, you know, your neighborhood, I don't know,
Yep.
It's probably not this area, but there's some area around here that has adult booze ice cream man or whatever. Like
that
he
is
has
not
like,
my neighborhood.
It's probably the other side then.
Yeah.
But like I know people that live, because you have a very large neighborhood. Like,
right.
Your neighborhood takes up like a large part of the town.
It's its own deal. Go ahead.
It's its own deal.
Right.
So the other side.
We should have our own cops. I'm just saying.
Yeah, probably. You need them on that side. But no, there's a truck that drives around and like serves like booze pops and stuff.
Pops.
Yeah.
Do I need booze pops?
I think you do.
Maybe.
I think you do. I bought some of that alcoholic eggnog today.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're so excited for it?
No.
It's eggnog and rum?
I don't know.
Cool.
It just said eggnog liqueur.
Oh. So you don't know if it's a mix or
Nope.
fun.
I mean, it's alcoholic for sure. But I figured, like, because I don't drink often. It went from I don't drink at all to now I don't drink often. But I don't drink often. But I figure, the holidays have a little spiked eggnog. It was $10 a bottle, so a little spiked eggnog. Watch the Grinch. Turn it off right before he gains a heart. Like I do every year.
Just like, that part's dumb.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm out.
So,
You'll hear something funny about ice cream trucks, though.
What's that?
I don't know if I saw it on the internet or saw it where, but somebody was all like, yo, when I was a kid, my mom told me that the ice cream man would come around, and when you heard his his music, that was a sign that he was out of ice cream.
Fucked up.
So he's like, I can never get ice cream from the ice cream man. He's always out.
That's fucked up.
I was like,
Wow. That's smart though.
I should have
parents'
told
side.
my kids that.
Yeah. That's good to know.
No, that means he's out. That's why he's telling everybody, hey, I don't have no ice cream. Here's some good music.
Oh, shit. That's pretty smart. Huh.
So Thanksgiving. Let's talk Thanksgiving. Let's talk food.
Well, there's one thing. Oh, no. I didn't get done with my story.
Okay, go.
The whole reason with the whole food truck thing.
Right.
The whole reason I started thinking about things like this is because I was trying to find a dog groomer. And like I wanted a mobile one. I want a fucking RV to show up.
Right. They have
put the
them.
dog. Yeah, they have them. They're pretty popular.
Right.
All the ones in this town are not accepting new clients. They're all booked. They're like, sorry, we're too busy. We're too busy. I was like, wow, the demand for this is super high right now.
Right. So you want to start a dog grooming business?
So I was looking at buying a truck that's a dog groomer truck.
Okay.
But I don't want to groom dogs.
So
it turned into a food truck. No, but my thought process was like, I do know somebody that grooms dogs though. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'll put her on the payroll.
So you want to start a dog grooming chain, a mobile dog grooming chain.
So I'll buy the one
What's
truck.
it gonna be called?
Mutt Cuts.
That seems like it's from a movie.
Yep, sure was. Dumb and Dumber. I would dog out the whole car and everything, just like Dumb and Dumber.
Foot long. Who had the foot long?
It's the Chihuahua.
Yeah, get out of here. Very funny.
But yeah, I would do the whole. I would do Mud Cuts, and I would do the whole. I would turn it into a shepherd, but I would put this girl on the payroll or whatever. I'd be like, hey, listen, like, this is
specifically this girl.
That's what she does. She's
okay.
started doing it.
Okay,
like,
I don't know if we were leading into it like just trying to get this girl on your payroll. This is ulterior motive already.
Paying your bills.
You've already.
No, but like
already
I would
Me-too'd yourself into a corner, and you haven't even started the company. Shit. Start over.
No.
Bankrupt.
No. Like she started like doing dog walking and dog grooming and stuff like that, like on the side. So then if I just could supply her the truck and she'd do it, and then I would do the business side of things and the sales and the marketing and sales and all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
What? What? I'd go door to door, dressed in the dog costume.
My brother Adam is a dog groomer pimp. He gets bitches all the time. That's what you want to be? You want to be the dog groomer pimp? You like literally said, I'm going to handle the business side, baby. That's what you should have said it like that. Yeah, honey, don't you worry about it. I got you taken care of. Don't you worry. Big Daddy got you.
Don't you want to be making some real money, bitch?
Don't you want to make some real money, bitch? You'll be kissing these boys in the parking lot.
And hear what I'm saying?
That's what you're going to do there, Butters?
Indigestion, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
I just laughed so hard I got indigestion.
So you're going to be a dog groomer pimp. Cool.
Anyway.
What's it going to be called?
Two bitches in the kitchen.
Two bitches in the kitchen.
Oh, shit. Oh, for real. Oh, that hurts. Okay. So then I started looking at food trucks.
What if you just groomed cats? They called it shaved put. Wait, what were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, so then it turned into a food truck.
Got it.
And then I found an RV. Just an RV. Because remember we were looking
found
at...
one? Like how you found two yachts in your parking lot?
No. Like I found one for sale.
Oh.
But remember how we were looking at buying an RV a long time ago?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah,
right.
For me to live in eventually, because it would just be bound to happen.
Right. Because we're trying to be predicting the future for you.
No, like, yeah, exactly. No,
imagine if you'd had it before the hurricane. You could have just fucking left.
I know, but that was the whole point. That was the whole point of us actually looking at getting an RV, is so that we could like go across the country and leave,
right.
and then
you did.
Take the podcast on tour with it,
right.
and like do all of that,
right? Do stand-up comedy tour,
and have an RV. Like we had so many plans, right?
So many plans. And
but realistically, it was for me to have a backup, to have a place to live.
Yes.
But no, I found one. And bro, it's super, super nice. And super, super affordable.
Okay.
Like, I'm just getting back on my feet from the hurricane, and
Right.
I can afford a third of it right now. So if you have 2/3 of it, well, we can buy an RV for Christmas and say, fuck everybody else's presents. Like,
Yo, we out.
just saying.
Merry Christmas, deuces.
Just saying. Like, I'll show you pictures when this is over with.
Yeah. Talk to me about it off
It's
mic.
super fucking nice, dude. Like, it's like 10 grand. It's like, it's only
That's
like,
it?
We might be buying an RV on the next episode.
Fucking cut a check when we get off the mic. All right.
But yeah. So speaking of yachts, though, in the parking lot and all that, they finally got one of the yachts gone. The other yacht is leaving by the time this episode comes out. I hope I won't have any more yachts.
You'll be yachtless.
And I might have pitched an idea to them.
To the yacht people?
No, to my apartment complex.
To the complex.
So you know how we had that boardwalk and the boardwalk is like gone.
Yeah, it was weird.
I told him I was like, you know what, like
Don't
now
do that again.
I have beachfront property, so my rent's probably gonna go up. So I'm trying to like lower it, you know. No, instead of putting in a boardwalk, I said, listen, a boardwalk is gonna take you forever to build.
Right. The last one was shitty anyways, clearly.
The last one was shitty, which means you're gonna lack on the maintenance. It's just gonna cost you more money. What's a lot cheaper? Throw down some nice Floritan grass and put up a fence. Put a little picnic table out there. You have a little dog park for all of your tenants. And they were like, that's a really good idea. Like, I know.
You know, because you live right above what would be the new dog park.
Yes.
Yeah, I know your plan.
Yeah. I'm going to put like little fucking cage things on my staircase to go straight into it.
Yeah, fuck that.
So I can just let my fucking dogs out whenever, and they're trapped in that fucking dog park. Now I don't have to fucking leash them and go down there with them. I'd be like, hey, go play.
We go over to Adam's house, and there's like a twirly slide from his balcony down to the dog park.
Yep. Put a little fucking ramp down straight.
Wow.
Yeah. But, yeah, so I might be getting a dog park.
That'd be cool,
Hopefully. Yeah. You know.
Better than whatever that boardwalk thing was.
Yeah, it just nobody ever used it
It was
except for the
garbage.
homeless people to
garbage.
like whenever they would like jump the fence from the other place next door and then walk to the boardwalk and then go do drugs in the bathroom by the pool. And, yeah. So if we put a dog park there, beware of dogs. Hello. Gets rid of
Then you won't be able to tell who
gets rid of
shits
the
on the lawn,
homeless.
whether it be the homeless people or the dogs. You won't even have a
Exactly.
clue.
Exactly.
At least you have a plan.
Hey, whatever.
Why are you trying to improve other people's property?
I'm just trying to get me a dog park so I don't have to put the dog on a leash the whole time. They can just go run and do their thing, and then it just makes my life easier. And then hopefully instead of an outdoor kitchen by the pool, they'll put a little outdoor fire pit. I thought that would be really nice.
Are they doing that?
No, probably not.
They're not doing any of that.
Probably not.
They're doing the very little stuff.
I'll be shocked if they keep it as a pool.
Don't fill it in. Like, parking
yeah.
lot.
Yeah. So, but we'll see. Either way, it's getting a lot cleaner. It's getting a lot better. It's getting nicer. It's finally starting to
Feel like in a home, like
feel,
an apartment again.
Feel normal
That's good.
again. Yeah. So, I do also feel because it's that time of year, and as you guys are all watching this on Thanksgiving, probably listening to us while you're eating your turkey and gravy.
They're not. I would not be. That would make me nauseous. But
Shut
go ahead.
up, Bob.
Go ahead. Sorry. Have your moment.
It is very important that we announce it right now.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I don't know what we're talking about.
That Whamageddon starts tomorrow. Okay? So do not get
Here we
whammed.
go.
Okay? Yeah, you forgot about that,
I did
didn't
forget
you?
about it. I totally forgot
Yeah,
about it.
Whamageddon starts tomorrow.
All right, listen up, everybody who follows us on Instagram, and for even some of you that don't follow us on Instagram, shockingly, and a few, actually, surprisingly enough, I literally have to notify a few celebrities. I can't say who on this mic, but that they play it. Since I sent it to them last year, they play it.
Oh, word.
Yeah, a couple comedians.
Nice.
I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to put anybody on blast, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whamageddon, man. I dude, I like
Totally
it
forgot about that.
When you were on the computer earlier, I was sitting here, I was like, oh, I'm gonna surprise him. Yeah, Whamageddon starts on Black Friday.
is that when it officially
That's when it starts. It starts the day after Thanksgiving
Okay.
until Christmas morning.
Okay. Do you remember the rules?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All right. That's what I thought.
You cannot get whammed. You cannot hear that song.
Okay, here's the basis of the rules are this. Right now, for people that are watching on YouTube, we're doing magic finger time. And I'm just going to pull it from the bottom here, right in the middle of the screen, right, and block my stupid face. There we go. You can see all the rules there. Basically, the rules are you can't be forced Whamageddon. In other words, if somebody can't make you listen to it just to knock you out.
Right.
It has to happen organically.
Right.
That's
I can't just send it to you and you be like, "What's this?" And then it's like you got Rick rolled into being whammed.
That's bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of you listening to the radio or being in or shopping or doing whatever, and then it just happens.
Okay, but well, I think
That's
we have
the
to.
best way.
I think we have to kind of go back a little bit, as for people who don't know what wham is in general, because we're telling rules of this game that some people might not understand. Okay. So Wham is the name of a band
From the 80s.
from the 80s
Right.
that does that Christmas song that you hear every year. The last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next year or day or whatever
you gave it away.
Yeah, that song.
This year. Okay, go ahead. I can't sing.
I don't know the rest of the words, so you by all means. But no, so that song, you have to avoid hearing that song between Black Friday
What is the rest of the words?
and Christmas Day. I don't know.
This year. I don't know what it is.
I don't
know.
Yeah, you got me. But yeah, avoid that song from Black Friday to Christmas Day. And if not, if you hear it, if you're in the store Christmas shopping and you hear it, and as soon as you recognize it, you got whammed.
That's it. You're out.
And you're out
of the game.
And then you have to go onto our Instagram.
Right.
You have to go to our account.
Post it.
And we'll post it with the rules and all that.
And on the comments.
And in the comments, you have to put the day and time of death.
Right. Well, yeah, not even so much time, but definitely the date.
Yeah, put the date of when you got whammed.
Just because we're
if
curious.
you want to tell us, where, not like, you don't have to give us the address.
No.
But if you just be like, oh, I was at Dillard's.
Or shopping or whatever, yeah.
Who the fuck shops at Dillard's? Why did that pop in?
I was at Dillard's yesterday. Anyways, go ahead. Because as soon as you said that, I'm like, I was just at Dillard's. All
right. I didn't even know that was still a thing.
This bullshit came from?
Anyways. I thought that was like Macy's. I was like, don't they just have a parade now? Really? Dillard's? I thought they just sold suits.
Yes, friend. Go ahead.
But yeah, so that's what's getting whammed is.
Okay.
So go ahead. You can continue about your rules.
No, that was it. That was essentially. I mean, essentially that's it. Okay. You can also there was a rule that you can listen to any other version of the song without repercussion.
Okay.
It has to be from Wham. Like if you hear the song from the band Wham, okay, then you're out. But if you hear if I don't know, if fucking NSYNC covered it or some bullshit thing, that doesn't count.
Okay.
Or Mariah Carey decides to sing it this year, that doesn't count. It has to be from Wham. So I feel
like that song needs to be a game too.
You kind of get a pass if anybody else sings it.
So
okay. Just so yeah.
So you have to be whammed organically.
Organically.
You can't be force whammed.
No force whamming. And you can't wham yourself. That's dumb.
Yeah, don't force wham anybody.
And
if somebody force whams you, please tell a friend.
Yeah. If somebody force
let the authorities know.
If somebody force whams you, then that person that whammed you is whammed.
Yes.
So
they're out.
FYI,
they're out.
Then
so if you wham somebody, you're out.
So there you go. That's the rules.
So, but yeah, that starts tomorrow. I'm saying that like this is Thanksgiving today. It starts on Black Friday. Whatever.
It starts on Black Friday. Whenever this episode comes out, tomorrow, whatever. Who knows? I don't know when you're listening. It started yesterday. Who the hell knows?
So some people probably got whammed and didn't even know it already.
Some people have already been whammed.
They're like, fuck, I'm already out. I just started playing.
Okay, officially, whenever you hear this episode, okay, we are officially starting. This episode's coming out before Black Friday, so this officially starts Black Friday.
But if you're watching this after Black Friday, you can start today.
You can start whenever you hear this episode.
Well, unless you're watching it like December 23rd, then that's cheating.
We're not giving away any. We're not giving away any prizes. It's just fun.
Yeah.
So don't try to think like there's some kind of special magical gift at the end or anything weird like that. We're just trying to. We always play this we've done it 2 years now, I think, in a row.
Yeah, I think so.
I know last year we did it on Instagram. I know.
Yeah, because I got whammed like 3 times.
And I think we're gonna do it.
I
think we're gonna do it for sure. Do it on Instagram too. So if you're on our Patreon, There will be a post. If you're not on Instagram, that's fine. But if you're on our Patreon and you're not on Instagram, that's fine too. We're going to post the rules on Patreon as well. So for our Patreons that are not on Instagram, they can post on there.
Perfect.
If they get whammed. Because I know we have some that are not on Instagram. So we'll make sure everybody gets a chance to play. Hey, everybody. Take a minute here to talk about Epidemic Sound. So are you a content creator or influencer? Then you definitely need Epidemic Sound, or at least you need to be able to use Epidemic Sound to get more music and sound effects on your content. It is the one-stop shop for content creators.
No matter the size of your audience, if you are creating any content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or Twitch, then having a subscription to Epidemic Sound will give you access to thousands of songs and sound effects.
And right now, if you go to rayhartrundown.com/sound, you can get a 30-day free trial. That's an entire month of free content, music, and sound effects to use with your content that you make on whatever platform. And the beauty about having this free trial through us is that if you utilize it and you put content out with music or sound effects, you will not be copyright claimed even after the free trial is over.
How long of a free trial?
30 days. So they have 30
Wow.
days to put out content, and none of that stuff while they're in the free trial mode will be copyright claimed on YouTube. So they can try it out, give it a run, give it a go. We use it here for a lot of the sound effects and music and stuff that we do on our shows. We absolutely love it. We think it's great. It allows us to put out on different platforms for our podcasts and things like that. So definitely check it out. All they need to, they just basically have to go to our website. It would be the best option. Just go to rayhartrundown.com/sound. So there's that. So a couple episodes ago, i.e. Halloween episode, almost a month ago,
Yeah.
we asked the question of when the Night Before Christmas should be watched.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. That's the right answer. It's right in between both.
That's why I'm bringing it up, right? Because it's like right between the both.
Yeah.
The answer, surprisingly enough, I think the answer came to be Halloween.
Oh, really?
Because it was released at Halloween time. And it leads into Christmas. Like it happens.
So
it
prepares
happens
you.
in Halloween. It's supposed to be a preemptive kind of Christmas deal.
Christmas.
Like Jack saves Santa so Christmas can happen type thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be. I believe it's supposed to be a Halloween movie.
Okay, that makes sense.
Very few people voted, so I can only go with what they picked. And I think from all I put out a bunch of different polls on different social medias, and when I gathered all the stuff, I think also what it came down to was that. So there you go. Now you know. So if you haven't seen Night Before Christmas, you missed it. I don't know.
Missed it about 20 years ago.
Sorry.
You know, it's very interesting that you mentioned that. You know what? Never mind. I think we talked about this on a previous episode.
If you just talk about how there's no Thanksgiving episodes? Oh.
No. How they did it and how it was like how they did the animation.
Yeah.
And how they actually moved the camera with the stop motion and how is it different. Like nobody's ever had done that before.
Right. A lot of stop motion photography where the camera stays very stagnant. Like it just doesn't move and the characters move within the frame.
Right.
In this case,
it was the first time
Tim Burton's, he was like, okay, we're going to move the character. It was something like, I don't know, for every... They broke it down. I don't know what... I'm just going to guess here. This is not correct, but I want to say it was like for every 6 movements, they would move the camera. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that when the character moved through the scene, the camera would spin around them. It's genius, brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant, genius. But yeah. So as far as Thanksgiving,
I've
got one Thanksgiving show.
Movies or shows?
Yeah, I got one. That's what I was going to bring up. Yeah,
it's Charlie Brown, of course.
Yeah, duh. Here's a quick pop quiz. What was the food that Snoopy prepared at the Thanksgiving special?
I haven't watched it in like 20 years, dude.
The answer should be I haven't watched it since last year. Not 20 years. That's fucked up. You seriously haven't watched it? Dude, I watch all the specials, even cartoon stuff from like when I was a kid. Like every... No?
Nope.
Want me to tell you the answer then?
Yeah.
Okay. Some people out there already know the answer and they're screaming into their car radios or their YouTube
car
pages.
radios?
I don't know. People listen to their cars on the way to work. Did you know that? People listen to us on their cars on the way to work.
Appreciate you guys, but...
people are driving at them
all right.
and stuff. It's crazy.
So they're screaming at their car radios?
Yeah. Don't you listen to this through your radio?
No.
Don't you put your phone through your radio?
I don't listen to us. I already
Shocker,
already have to listen to you like every fucking day.
True.
So
I have sidetracked. What was I saying? Oh, anyways. So some people, I guarantee you people know what it is. But so Snoopy cooks popcorn, toast, jelly beans, and I think pretzel sticks. I think was another one.
It's my dog.
He was just like, yo, this is Thanksgiving. It's a party.
It's my fucking dude. I'm about it. Especially the popcorn part. I love popcorn, dude, but the kernels, man.
Right in your teeth. Every time.
It's the worst.
Do you ever hate to get those one of those kernels that like cut your gums and you're like,
No, the ones that I think that are the worst is like, it happens with potato chips too. They'll jam right in between on the bottom.
Yeah.
And it just, now like you could just like feel it with the pressure between your teeth.
Right,
it's just super uncomfortable. I hate it.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Anyway.
On behalf of all potato chips everywhere.
And popcorn.
And popcorn kernels. Okay, so what were we talking about before I interrupted you with that?
Thanksgiving
bullshit?
specials
Thanksgiving
and movies.
specials and
Is
movies.
there any Thanksgiving movies besides Beethoven?
There's Beethoven, which is really not a Thanksgiving movie. I never look at it like a Thanksgiving movie. I always just look at it like a dog family movie.
Right. Homeward Bound, was that Thanksgiving?
No. The only movie that I watch, that I have a copy of, that I watch now officially every Thanksgiving, is Jim Henson's Turkey Hollow.
Oh, you have a copy of that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a digital copy, so you can like watch
make
it.
a Thanksgiving movie.
We should make a Thanksgiving movie. It's so weird that we haven't yet, but it's called Turkey Hollow. It's about like these kids that their dad moves them or their mom moves them, I don't know, into the woods or into some like far away from all their friends and family. So they're of course then they become teenage age, and it's really bad acting in it, but it's hilarious. These like magical, I don't know, it's weird, it's creepy, but it's the only Thanksgiving movie I have, so yay. What else is there? Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. You guys want to see what it looks like? Magic Finger time. Boom. Turkey Hollow. Yeah. There. Turkey fucking Hollow. Now you can check it out. You can find it on Vudu. Go ahead. Anyways. So there's that.
On. So that's it? That's the only Thanksgiving movie?
That's
we
it.
Should make one then.
We should. What do you want to make it with?
I don't know.
Huh? With all your magical movie making money?
Turkey genocide.
Now we're making a turkey horror film?
Yes. Turkey genocide. The turkeys. Turkey genocide 2. Turkeys rise up.
Turkey's risen. Turkey's done.
Turkey's done.
What's your favorite? Okay, so I think we were talking about, I'm not sure if we talked about it yet or not, but your favorite Thanksgiving food.
It's really tough.
But here's the rule. You can only pick one. If they were like, hey, Adam, we're gonna make one thing for Thanksgiving. This is the only thing that's gonna represent your Thanksgiving. Go. Okay, let me phrase that. You're in prison. Okay, you're in prison, and they're like, "We're not giving you all that Thanksgiving shit. You can pick one item, and that's your Thanksgiving. What do you want?
Stuffing. Yeah.
You want to get stuffed, boy? That's what they say in prison.
Oh God. Deviled eggs. Cranberry sauce. No. Deviled eggs.
I started with you were in prison, and you were like stuffing. You set me right. You set me right up. I had to take the shot. Yeah, cranberry sauce. That's what I pick, Your Honor. Yes, I'll have cranberry sauce, please.
What's funny is that like most people hate cranberry sauce. Like that's voted as the worst Thanksgiving food.
Right. It's the most commonly, and I think it wasn't the worst.
I like it. I like cranberry sauce. I think it's bomb.
Okay, but there's two different versions of it. Did you know that?
I like the one with the berries in it, not the one in the can that like
that's
slides
what
out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's why everybody hates it, because it comes out like a preformed ocean spray can, like right on the damn plate.
That was a perfect sound effect. That was perfect.
Right on the plate, and then you cut it like dog food for everyone to get a bite.
Dude, that ASMR, that clip, that needs to be a clip. Oh man. The dog food cranberry sauce is not.
That's not your jam.
It's tart. It's very tart.
It is always, It's always very tart.
Whoa. But like actual like cranberry, like the cranberry sauce spread at Wawa on their fucking gobbler sandwich is delicious. Because it's like sweeter. But like that other shit is tart.
You know what I've gotten to be over. I dare say over, but over it at Thanksgiving. Turkey.
Okay.
And I don't know why.
So here we go. I don't like turkey.
I don't like. I like. This is gonna come across creepy. I like dark meat. I like the legs. I'm not a white meat guy. That makes me sound creepy.
Like I like giant turkey legs because it's not actually fucking turkey. It's an emu leg.
Oh, you mean like at Disney or parks or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? They're like, yeah, giant turkey leg? Yeah, I'll eat that because it's not turkey. Turkey's just, it's too dry.
Okay.
That's my thing. That's why I like the dark meat too. Like that's usually typically what I'll eat, but I also don't really care for like the bone part.
Right.
I've actually come to appreciate, like I used to never eat chicken on a bone.
Mm-hmm.
But when I turned like 25, 26, I started eating like chicken wings with the bone and stuff, and now I like it.
Yeah, like whatever, right?
So now I'm starting to do that with turkey now too, but it's just turkey meat's just way too dry.
Right.
I just even smother it in gravy, and I'm still eating it like fucking Chevy Chase and Christmas Vacation. You know. So
okay, so then
I don't like turkey,
so
dude. I don't ham. Ham is my shit.
Christmas ham.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Honey glazed Christmas ham.
Yeah, with some pineapples and that shit. Yeah.
And here's the surprising thing is that we have turkey at Thanksgiving, but every time there's a Thanksgiving, every time there's a Christmas show or Christmas movie, it always shows like a turkey. Like I always thought that was weird. Like every time it's like
Carve the roast beast.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, it's like all of
turkey.
that, but it's a turkey. You know what I'm saying? Like it's. But for us, and even as we were kids growing up, I think for us, it was always.
We did finger foods on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go family traditions? Do you want to talk family traditions?
Yeah, let's do
let's
that.
move on to family traditions. So family traditions for the Rayharts were a couple of things that were consistent.
It's like I don't want to get too much on the Christmas because we got a Christmas episode coming.
Right. True, but let's talk. We're talking food right now.
Yeah.
So, with our holiday traditions, we kept things. There was a method to our madness, if you will. Okay. So at Thanksgiving, Mom would cook a turkey.
Mm-hmm.
And what else would Mom put on the menu? It would be turkey, cranberry sauce,
Homemade
stuffing, not the stovetop, Pepperidge Farms, real homemade stuffing.
Yeah.
Ants
on a log.
Ants on a log, which is celery, peanut butter, and raisins.
Yeah, delicious.
So good. Creamed corn,
Deviled eggs.
What else was there?
Green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole.
Yams with the marshmallows on top.
Yep. A few years.
Can't wait. Jen makes that.
Yeah. It's already been purchased. I had to make sure we got it. We're good, bro. We're good. I covered it. We're avoiding the turkey this year. We're not doing the turkey this year.
I heard turkeys are because of inflation, it's stupid fucking expensive. My friend was even like, dude, I just went out and got some turkey breasts.
like my job gives us a free turkey every year.
Oh, that's cool.
Every year we get I've gotten one every single year for 23 years.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah. So I have a turkey. I haven't picked it up at work yet, but I think this year Jen was like, just donate it to the homeless shelter. And I'm like, okay. So we're not gonna
do sides.
It's just us. It's just you, me, and her this year. The kids aren't gonna be in town or anything like that. So Jen was like, hey, let's just do ham, I think, or something.
Yeah.
So what's probably gonna happen is for us. Yeah. So for us, we're just gonna do the regular Thanksgiving sides, but I think we're probably gonna do a ham or those giant emu legs. Jen found those too, so she might. We're debating. We're debating. But recognize that we're not. I'm not gonna. She doesn't want to bother with a turkey. It has to cook all day, and that's fun and everything. But we could donate. It would go to so much farther than us three.
How about a duck?
The three of us is not gonna eat it. I'm not eating a duck.
No.
Jen's always wanted one as a pet. That's why we're never gonna eat a duck.
What would you name it?
I don't want to be like the fucking old man at the end of Christmas Story. It's smiling at me still. It can't. You know what I'm talking about? Do you remember the Chinese at the end? Never mind. People at home can see it because it's coming up on the screen, but it's fine.
What would you name your duck?
Ideally, I would call him Darkwing because that would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Kind of dark because his wing is the dark meat.
Darkwing. I don't know. I'd probably call him.
Daffy?
I'd go like deep. I'd get like all weird with it. I'd be like, his name's Gilbert. I'm like, why?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, why? Well, 'cause I'm stupid, and I'm like, oh well, Gilbert Gottfried was the original voice of Affleck Duck and Affleck Duck, and then they fired him for that dumb bullshit. They fired him for being a comic, essentially. Not to be harsh, and I'm not saying that's the truth. But
Gilbert would do whatever you wanted him to do on Cameo.
Right, but here's the other thing is that Gilbert Gottfried was doing a corporate gig. From what I understand, this is the story I was told, was doing a corporate gig, doing stand-up. You know how stand-up comedians can do corporate gigs?
Yeah.
They pay really
stupid
fucking
money.
good. So Gilbert had been hired from Affleck to do the voice. That was Gilbert Gottfried on the original Duck, right?
Yeah, because he used to actually like not just say Affleck like he does now. Like he used to actually have conversations.
Right. So he went to the corporate and did the corporate gig, and they had one of their Christmas parties or whatever, and he was supposed to go up and do comedy. Well, when he got there, it's Gilbert Gottfried. I don't think you've ever met Gilbert Gottfried. And from what I understand, though, from what comics would say, is that he was like, he didn't care who you were. He would just be funny, just to say stuff just to try to get a laugh. So, like, the corporate owner of Affleck was there. And the guy's like, oh, we need to try to keep it clean. And Gilbert was like, what are you fucking talking about? Fuck you. We're not keeping it clean. We're going to have fun. And that was enough.
Wow.
Yeah, he was like, I guess he was ripping on the owner or whatever. And he was just trying to be funny. He was just trying to make everybody else laugh. And when you have one of those big corporate gigs, I've always known, this thing I do know, is that if the comedian has the ability and is kind of given the lead or the go ahead to make fun of the owner or the big boss, the rest of the employees will relax. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because nobody in the workforce will tag the boss. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if a comedian is given the go ahead, it kind of does. I wanted to say some shit right now, and I need to shut my mouth.
Okay. Trying to tag your boss?
My boss.
It's okay.
My
We don't have to go there.
boss's boss is cool. Does that make sense? The third, like the highest boss. She's cool.
8, Bob.
She's 8. I have 8 bosses. 3. I think I have 3 bosses.
Oh, it's a runaround joke from last week.
Yeah, no, but I got a lot of cool bosses and stuff at work, but it wasn't until, surprisingly enough, is that they're not cool if you. It's kind of like weird because if you work directly for them or under them, they're a pain in the ass. Sorry, but if you don't work directly for them, kind of, and if you don't give a shit, they're so cool.
Right on.
Anyways, that's not Thanksgiving stuff. So
Yeah,
moving on.
no.
I'm not gonna get into that.
So Turkey Hollow.
So yeah, so all that to say, Jim Henson's Turkey Hollow. Watch it this year with your kids. It'll be funny.
And the South Park episodes. See, for me, Thanksgiving, like, there's no real movies, but there's the TV shows.
Okay.
You got Charlie Brown, and you've got all the turkey episodes of stuff of
Right.
South Park, and
Right.
you got Friends. Whenever Joey gets the turkey stuck on his head.
There's some classic, there's some classic
I mean?
television episodes, right?
Yeah.
So is that something we also have to talk about what we do every year? The
traditions.
we got to go back to traditions. Remember to circle back.
That's
around.
what. Yeah, I was trying to figure out where we were, but that's where we were.
Let me circle back around. I'll circle back. We're so it's the rundown, but it's more like the run around. It's the
for
fucking
real.
point.
I'm gonna end up breaking some shit eventually.
So yeah, there's so many. It'd be so nice to sit. I think I enjoy watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
I fucking don't, dude. Are you kidding me?
I do, and the only reason
It's so boring.
Stop. Hold on. Let me clarify.
I fell asleep last year
Clarify.
on your couch.
The Macy's Day Parade. I honestly, I
You're
don't.
waiting to
I
see
could.
Santa?
I don't care about the bands.
You want to see
high
the
school
floats.
bands? Not.
Or
I
not
want to
the
see the floats.
The floats or the balloons?
No, I want to see the floats and the floats and the balloons. That's it. I want to see the floats, but I want the floats. I want the floats from the 80s. I want the floats that were more geared towards, like, had a production to them, like had smoke and like characters coming out of them, like people dressed in costumes that would go with like the character.
You just want to see He-Man again.
You're right, and I don't. Like, essentially, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see Nick Cannon and 14 of his fucking kids or whatever on
15.
Whatever on a We Are the World float. I don't give a shit. I don't care about that. You know? Show me like a big
Each one of
giant
his kids is
pineapple
from a different country.
Show me a big giant pineapple with somebody dressed as SpongeBob running the fuck around. I want to see that. Like, I want to see just kid chaos. Because that's what it's leading into. It leads into Santa Claus.
I hate parades. They're so boring.
So I can't do that.
So boring.
I'm always curious to see the balloons because I always like it when the balloons get out of control.
When they pop.
Or when like when the Barney balloon crashed. Remember we talked about that one of the early episodes where the Barney balloon crashed and like a cop showed up and he was all like, "I'm not having this." And
started stabbing
he
the
pulls
Barney.
a knife out and starts stabbing the Barney balloon and kids are just like, "Ah!" Fucking to the Barney balloon. Yeah. So if you want to listen to a previous episode of Thanksgiving, we have it and we talk about that.
It is episode. I don't know.
Whatever that was.
Yeah.
So there's that. But circling back around to traditions though.
Yes.
So mom would cook all of that food on Thanksgiving, and then not really
while the parade was going.
Yeah, not really do a big Christmas spread.
Yeah, no, it was like I said, it was finger foods on Christmas Eve.
Do you know why?
Mom didn't feel like cooking all that much. It was just popped in the oven type stuff.
Close. You're very close. But the whole reason why mom decided long time ago, long before any kids were born, well, you all.
Because they used to drink and it's bar food.
No, it's cool. Secret life of mom and dad. No. What would happen is that essentially kind of like what you're saying is that it was Christmas Eve and mom didn't want to have a bunch of fucking dishes sitting in the sink Christmas morning.
Oh, yeah.
Like she didn't want to get up to dishes sitting in the sink. She wanted to spend Christmas Eve doing kitchen dishes. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, we're all sitting there.
It's smart.
We're all sitting there watching Christmas specials and drinking cocoa. And mom's there fucking watching. You know what I'm saying? So what it turned into was mom was like, "Oh, we're gonna do finger foods. We'll do crackers and cheese and stuff that'll be like a single plate." You know what I'm saying? We'll use paper plates or whatever so there's no dishes and anything served on the food will be on a single plate so there's not multiple dishes and nothing mom had to cook in the kitchen to do or anything. So that's how Christmas Eve ended up as finger foods as a tradition. And then it was always, for us, Christmas Eve was always we'd open one present before Christmas.
Yep.
Some families will open all the presents Christmas Eve. But what our deal was for us kids was that we had to open whatever the present from mom and dad was. I think is what it originally, like before you were born, it was like me and Rachel opened from each other.
Yeah,
there was three of us, and there was like a trifecta flip.
No, we did it a little while when I was a kid. Is that we would open gifts from each other on Christmas Eve, and then
as there got to be so many more kids, there was like a lot more presents that were getting opened.
Yeah. So they were like,
then I opened three, and then you opened three, and the mom opened. Yeah, it was like by that time I was just open the rest of the damn tree.
Right. But
so it just ended up becoming let's just go back to one. So the idea was just to do one present, something just like fun. It wasn't too much excitement, and it was enough to something new, different, and you would sleep happy as a kid. I remember that. But that was a tradition. So
Thanksgiving traditions though is just mom would make the food while the parade was on. Usually Daryl and Dwayne would come over. And I still remember hearing Dwayne, "God damn, Dar, why are we watching this damn parade? The game is on." Drink a beer, watching football.
Right.
Yeah, it's stuff that.
But see, not a lot of times the parade ends before the football game starts.
Yeah.
So that doesn't happen anymore. Macy's got smart and was like, "We're starting the parade at fucking 6 a.m.
Yeah,
let's go."
So, but no, it's
is there
fun.
any traditions?
And then there was always the kids' table.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving, and I remember one year, Mom had said, like, "All right, if you're under the age of 40, you sit at that table." And Uncle Daryl was 39.
Oh yeah,
he was like, "Well, shit, Dar. All right." Fucking went. He sat with us for Thanksgiving.
He was chilling with us.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, because Mom wasn't thinking. She thought she hit the mark.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, we're here to take a minute to talk about campsite.bio.
Yes, campsite.bio started as a solution to the one link issue on Instagram, commonly known as your website or bio link. Campsite.bio works as a landing page for all of your social accounts. It can be used on any social platform where you want to share all of the links for your brand.
You can get a profile set up in less than 2 minutes and keep in control of your branding and your content. And all of that will match everything that you do. It's all kind of inclusive. They offer premium links, advanced analytics, and collaborations. Campsite is the only brand link you'll ever need.
Right now, you can get a 10-day free trial and a $10 credit towards a pro account by going to rayhartrundown.com/campsite. That's rayhartrundown.com/campsite.
This other tradition you've been included in, I think, over the last couple of years. And we've even talked
Wreck
about
the Halls.
Yeah, we've even talked about it on the show, in the previous shows for people that have listened. For those who've not, or just joining us at the Rayhart
I gotta
Rundown.
do homework this week.
We have a tradition here at I would say we're at the Rayhart Entertainment Studios now, if you will.
Rayhart Labs.
At the Rayhart Labs. is that
It's the research part.
is
Rayhart
the
Labs. It's the research development team.
Every year after we push away from the Thanksgiving table, since nobody has the energy to set up a tree,
We usually do
even though it's already set up.
Yeah.
For decorating anything.
Usually over dessert.
Yeah, usually having dessert. We all sit in the living room, okay? And this would go anybody who's here at the house. It's not just for Rayharts. It was anybody who is here at the house during Thanksgiving. When Thanksgiving's done, we all sit in the living room, and it was called Wreck the Halls or Wreck Yourself. There was multiple
It was Wreck
names.
Yourself, and then because it's a holiday thing, it became Wreck the Halls.
Wreck the Halls. And the idea is that everybody would get out their cell phone, and everybody has a cell phone connected to the internet, and everyone would be able to hook into the house Wi-Fi. And because they could hook into the house Wi-Fi, they'd be able to pull up YouTube videos of different things and be able to send them to the living room television. Okay?
And we would just have a queue of like 24 videos.
Right. So the idea is that you would find videos that had sentimental moments, Christmas, holiday, specific, usually holiday ads.
Yeah.
That were like sentimental moments, tear jerkers, really sappy stuff, or sad, or even sometimes super funny, depending. And the idea was...
So we would do. It was supposed to be really sad or really like tear jerky, like so sweet and so everything. And then whoever if you cry, you're out. That's the game.
Yeah. If you start to cry or you start to tear up or anything out,
I mean, you still play the game,
but you're officially out of the game.
You're officially out of the game.
You can still even send videos, but you're officially out of the game.
And then once everybody loses, because there is no winners in this game.
No.
Once everybody loses, then we play a funny one.
Right.
To
bring up the spirits again.
To bring up the spirit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But the original idea behind it is that the first person, the original idea was the first person to crack and the first person to start tearing up or any of that. Because like we would play some hard stuff, like sad stuff.
Like I know how to get Jen.
Yeah, so we would play
anything with a fucking dog on it. She's balling.
We would try to make each other cry, and the rule was
it was so evil. We just randomly did this one time, and it became a tradition. We were just trying to make each other cry on fucking Thanksgiving night.
If you started crying, you had to go do the dishes.
Yes,
that was the rule.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucked up though. If you think about it, like we were literally all just sitting there just trying to make each other cry.
You know what? Here's the thing: is that it's one of those things where we were trying to be. Yeah, it started off us trying to make each other cry, but at the end of the day, it became one where we all look forward to every year to play.
Yeah, yeah, like dude, I'll see a video in like July. I'll be like, oh, safe.
yeah. Start load the ammo.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I gotta start going through my fucking watch later.
I know, So yeah, there's always stuff like, oh, I saw that last year. Do try.
Yeah.
So yeah, but anyway, it was we either call it Wreck Yourself or Wreck the Halls. It's varied from year to year, but that's the game that we play.
That's our biggest tradition.
So recognize this on Thanksgiving night while you are sitting there drinking coffee or eggnog or whatever you're doing.
Watching football,
drinking beer, jerking off, whatever you're doing. know that the Rayharts are at home bawling their eyes out
Every year.
every single year. So yeah. Anyways, what else you got for this Thanksgiving episode? Is that it? We're good.
Well, we
Whoa.
do have the trivia.
Oh shit! It's an hour in already. We're hitting the trivia now. Crap! I forgot about the trivia. Let's do it.
All right.
You're doing
it's
trivia.
food related.
Oh, that's perfect. That's what we've been talking about this whole episode.
Yeah,
It's been
so
food.
it's food related. So, let's start the music.
Okay.
Eating large doses of the toxic compound called, and I'm going to butcher this, glycol,
As seen here on screen.
yeah, glycoalkaloid,
Okay.
whatever,
Keep trying.
can cause glycoalkaloid
Okay.
can cause diarrhea, vomiting, or even death. Which common side dish contains this compound, and the levels aren't reduced during cooking? Is it A, corn on the cob, B, Brussels sprouts, C, broccoli, or D, potatoes?
What does it cause? What was the symptoms?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask what it was called. Diarrhea, vomiting, and even death. Is it corn on the cob, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, potatoes?
I want to say, I want to lean into Brussels sprouts, but I don't think that's it. Something keeps telling me
Brussels sprouts
potatoes.
is the most healthiest thing ever for you.
Yeah.
Which is why nobody eats them.
I want to say it's potatoes. I could be wrong there too.
Final answer?
Final answer is potatoes.
That is correct.
Boom, baby.
Yeah.
Boom.
So potatoes can cause diarrhea, vomiting, and
Death. Death by potato.
So
What a Thanksgiving tradition that would be.
yeah, right. So
So there you go.
yeah.
We sit back in our chairs full of Thanksgiving turkey, or soon to be.
Also, there is one fun fact that I learned about Christopher Columbus. If you want to get into the history of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you have very little time on the show, but go ahead.
So this, for some people that are fans of other podcasts, might have already heard this because I'm pretty sure I heard this on a podcast somewhere.
Okay.
But, Christopher Columbus, like everybody, I'm shocked. Can I just say that I'm shocked that we still celebrate Thanksgiving?
Sure, you could say it. No one's gonna believe you.
Well, no,
it's
because
delicious.
no, I understand that, but
okay.
like, dude, Thanksgiving is like that was some evil shit that Christopher Columbus did to the Indians.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be like, oh, it's when we came together and as heart
gave thanks.
And
Yeah.
you know, gave thanks and became, you know, friends. Motherfucker, we killed them. Like, we poisoned them. Like, we gave them death blankets and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Thanksgiving was a genocide, not, you know, so like, and we still celebrate it 200, 300 years later. Every year.
Because we are asshole Americans.
Yeah, you know? So, like, I'm super shocked that we still celebrate Thanksgiving, for starters.
Okay.
But also, like, Christopher Columbus was a very smart individual, though.
Okay.
He knew a lot about astrology. And he knew that within, like, the next week, like, or whatever, he knew, like, 1 week later, whatever, like, on, like, a Tuesday or whatever, that there was going to be a blood moon.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was trying to get the Indians to, like, give him crops so he could bring it back to, you know, the queen and everything.
Right.
And he told them, like, you know, oh, let me get the crops. And they're like, fuck you. No, these are our crops. This is our food. Like,
yeah,
no.
stop being stupid. Right.
You know? And he said, listen, if you don't give me your crops, my gods are going to become very angry and they will turn the moon red as blood. You have until Tuesday. And they were like, yeah, okay, buddy.
They're like, okay, there, God Moon, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. And then on that Tuesday...
They were like, white men talk many bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. And then on that Tuesday, there was a
Right.
fucking blood moon. There was like the eclipse or whatever of
Right.
like Mars shining off, whatever the fucking blood moon is.
Yep.
But, and that fucking happened. And they immediately freaked the fuck out and like, here's all of our crops. Like,
White man has strong God. Let's go. Give him all corn.
yeah. So, like, dude, I thought that was fucking mind blowing. Like, that is some fucking sadistic shit, bro.
Dude, fucking.
But I mean, they also gave him death blankets or whatever, So
yeah, blankets with smallpox or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
So like, I mean, it doesn't shock me that he did that type of thing. But
And
but I thought it was super interesting.
Now we gave them a bunch of land in the desert that nobody can use. Now that's all they have. It's fucked up.
Well, now they have the casinos. Okay, so
No.
let's be. They're rich now.
They're rich because we run and go play there.
That's right. We gave it to them,
and they profited off of it.
and they profited off of it very wisely.
They were like,
might I say?
"Oh, yeah?
It's
We get to make our own rules here? Okay, we're going to be able to do cool shit that you can't do. Come run,
right.
play.
spend all of your money.
Yeah.
So, but no, yeah, I thought that was interesting. But yeah, still shocked that we celebrate Thanksgiving still. It's kind of a fucked up holiday.
Yeah, a little bit.
So.
Okay, but before we go, we have to tell everybody to join our Patreon.
Yes.
So please join our Patreon because all the money that we're doing for our Patreon goes to the family that was displaced during Hurricane Ian. So anytime you join our Patreon, here's the cool part. You could join our Patreon, and once you've paid the money to join it, whatever tier that you want, not only will the money go to that family that was displaced, but you'll get an entire month of the Rayhart Rundown at whatever that tier is. You'll still get access to it for that month, even if you've paid. Yeah. So even if you pay and cancel, you'll still have access.
Yeah, and you get so we used to do mic check trivia right before the show, which was usually only a couple of minutes long.
Yeah, now it's been like 10 or 15 minutes pre-show.
It's like a 15, 20-minute pre-show. Yeah. Right. So then now we're just calling it the mic check pre-show.
I think we're just going to call it a pre-show.
Yeah.
Because we really don't need to check these mics. These kind of are the most awesome mics ever.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so we pretty much, because we, at the very beginning, we used to do, at the end of the show, we used to do an extended episode for Patreon. Right. So now we're just doing like pre-show. Yeah. Kind of like getting warmed up, and like still, and they're still really funny. Like we're still cracking jokes and doing all that. But we're like getting warmed up so that like we're on fire.
But it's only exclusive. But it's only exclusive to our Patreon. So the only way to get it is to go to patreon.com/Rayhart Rundown and to join any one of the tiers. Mainly, if you want to see the pre-show that we're talking about, you have to join the $10 tier or above in order to get access to the pre-show.
Yeah, and there's no commitment. You can cancel anytime.
Right. Yeah, there's no big deal. But all of our tiers, including the $5 tier, which is the lowest tier, has free merch. So every 3 months we do hand out free merch on those tiers, and all of the tiers have just recently been reset with merch, I believe. So there is a new lineup of merch coming to all of the existing Patreons as we speak.
All right,
hooray! Which will hit after the holidays, of course. The other thing I have to talk about is to please subscribe on our YouTube channel. If you listened in last week, Adam proposed a challenge that he would allow. If we got up to 50,000 subscribers, 50,000, that's 50K subscribers. That he would, in turn, put some kind of delusional tattoo on his body, which will actually be clearly something we can all vote for because there'll be multiple options and there'll be a poll, and you're going to want to see. In order for us to be able to even to get close to that option, we have to get to that 50K mark. We are so not close to that 50K mark.
Not close at all.
Not even remotely close.
Have fun, guys.
Yeah, right now it's like, hey, do you have 50 grand? And I'm like, I got a quarter. So no, that's where we're at. That's the difference. So tell your friends. Yeah, tell your friends. Tell your family. If you have multiple accounts, use those to subscribe. You don't even have to watch. Just subscribe.
Swear to God, if somebody starts 50,000 accounts,
just to see you get a butt tattoo.
Get a can of pineapple juice on my taint.
So there's that. And then, do you have anything else you want to bring up? I got one more thing, but I don't want to do it unless you've got something else.
No, I just don't get whammed, guys.
Yeah, we talked about Whamageddon.
Yeah, so I'm just reminding them.
Yeah,
Whamageddon starts Black Friday. Don't get whammed.
Yeah. So aside from that, Off the Hook, December 7th.
Yes.
You can come see me perform at Off the Hook on December 7th. I'll be doing stand-up comedy. That's a comedy club. For those who may or may not know, is in Naples, Florida.
I'll be there, hanging out.
Yep.
Come say what's up.
Doors open at 5. Show starts at 7. I'll be featuring. We'll have another comic there that's doing some opening. We have another feature comic. And then, of course, our boy, Carl Remy, will be the headliner that night. It's a Wednesday, December 7th. So come out. Have fun. We're gonna it's gonna be like a whole bunch of us out there just basically telling jokes, goofing off. And
Carl and friends,
essentially the stand-up. And if you're watching right now on the YouTube channel, because I know I won't have this until after the show comes out, so it's gonna come up on the screen. It's the best I could do. But right here, up on the screen, coming up right, here, there is a promo code to get you discounted tickets. So enter this code in on the website. It's all information is right here in front of me on the screen. Please, if you're only listening to this on audio, check the descriptions of this show. The code will be in there and explain how to get a discount ticket there. But that way we can get as many people out to that show to see it as possible, because it's not very often I'm on stage. So
yeah, very true. And I will say, tickets have been selling.
Yeah, we've already shown. There's already been
tickets
sales.
have been selling like pretty crazy. So I mean,
VIP
you guys might want to get your
so,
tickets fast. Deadline's coming up, guys.
Yeah, December 7th is not too far away, especially if you're listening to this episode on Thanksgiving. So
yeah,
we're 2 weeks out, maybe tops. Ugh. Wow, discounted tickets sound really good. Actually, I might have to even text some people who I know. Hey, here's a discount code.
Yeah. I was just saying before they sell out.
Is that it? You good? Happy Thanksgiving?
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Be safe out there.
See you at Christmas. I'm just
during
kidding.
Your Black Friday.
See you next week.
See you. All right, everybody. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Peacock's up, and we'll see you next week.